Hey guys, Chris Rush here from Tap and Sack, doing another deck tech. Uh, this is Adam Prozac's Blue White Flash deck that's been all over MTGO, and it's pretty good so far, from what I've understood. But it seems just like Delver minus Delver, but I mean you can be the judge. Mana base, I'm poor, so I have 4 Guild Gates instead of the Hollowed Fountains, but those would be Hollow Fountains. We'll say that. 4 Glacials, 4 Plains, bunch of islands, and 2 Moreland Haunts. Moreland Haunt is very good just because this is basically just a pike deck. Yeah, just like some of the old Delvers were. And being able to get that extra guy after you've cleared the board or, you know, just it makes your late game way better. I have 2 Unsummons. A lot of times you can use these on your guys for max value. Restoration Angel, Snapcaster, or Augur. Probably Restoration Angel, and then Replayer, then bounce your Augur. It's just everything has flash, so it's pretty quick. Thought Scar, extra draw, mill to activate your Runechanter's Pike. There's the Runechanter's Pike, gives a first strike, pretty awesome. It can one shot late in the game. Azorius Charm, which is apparently the best charm ever. Being able to somewhat time walk them and put their little guy on top of their deck, or just save you a turn, or being able to bounce like their Thragtusk if they attack with it, and then they recast it and you counter it. It seems very good. For that we have Essence Scatter. Creatures are huge. No one's running Cavernous Souls right now for some reason, which is awesome for this deck because all it does is counter everything. For counters, so they have the 3 Essence Scatters. They have a Dissipate, 2 Rewinds, which are awesome for casting on turn 4 and getting double value. Like you counter, I don't know what a 4 drop is, or whatever, like a Thragtusk. You counter it, untap your lands, and then flash in Restoration Angel and bounce your Augur of Bolas. That's pretty much what this deck does all the time. Then other counters, you have 2 Syncopates, which are great. Exiling stuff is just great. Just like the Dissipate. It's way better than just a normal counter, especially with all the Reanimator running around. Let's see. That's all the counters I have. Creatures, the other one's Augur of Bolas. He pretty much gets you anything you want. You're always going to hit, usually. Snapcaster Mage, rebuy, all the stuff you have. It's pretty good. And he's a good Runechanter's Pike, sneak into play, flash kind of thing. I run 1 Supreme Verdict just because I like to kill stuff. So I don't know, like all the mono red it's been running around lately, which is really aggressive. I really like having this main board, and I have 3 on the side as well. I have 2 Think Twice just for extra card draw, and 1 Sphinx's Revelation, which this card is just bonkers, by the way, just completely insane. Because you're gonna get to the late game, obviously, since everything has flash. I mean, you just counter everything, slow them down, and then turn 6 or 7, you drop this for 4, refill your hand. It's really good with Rewind. You counter one of their things, untap all your lands, and then cast Sphinx's Revelation. That's funny. Like, that's demoralizing to anyone. But that's pretty much the main board. Let's see, sideboard here. I got 2 clones for Geist. I can't stop him really without countering him, so I have to be able to kill him. And if even a Thragtusk, I could copy a Thragtusk and use my Restoration Angel next turn to bounce my clone and make another. It's pretty good. Dispel is for the mirror match. Sphinx's Revelation is a pain, and being able to counter that for 1 is really good. Like only leaving up 1 mana, and being able to trick your opponent into thinking you're not going to be able to counter something. It's pretty good. Another Dissipate, just for removal. Erase. Detention Sphere is a problem if they get my Pike or my creatures out of the way, so this kind of just helps with that. Face Shield Protects from any burn spell, kill spell, or Tamiyo's. Let's see. Fettergeist is really good against the aggro matchups. And since I don't run that many creatures, I'm usually just paying 0. So I usually bring him in against that. Purify the Grave, Reanimator, just wipe them out. And over here, you can't see them because this thing's in the way. But I just have 3 more Verdicts. I might need to put like an O-ring in, but I felt like that was too slow. And it can't be grabbed with Augur. And it doesn't activate my Pike. So that's another reason I didn't want it. But, I don't know, more testing, I might need to get into it and try maybe 1 or 2 on the side or something. But that's pretty much it. And we're going to get some games going, so just think. Alright.